right, let's see here. Today is December 9th. Just finished up my workout. This is day 15, which is overhead press and squats. Again, right now I'm just getting myself back into my big movements. So for this day, it's overhead press and squats. So I did 4 sets for overhead press. Warm-up set for 60 pounds for 10 reps. Then I did a slow eccentric set, 90 pounds for 10 reps. That one was rough, but I got her done. Then I did a normal set of 90. I got 15 reps. So between those 2 sets, really burned out my chest. Then I did a final exhaustion set. I don't know what to call it. I did 50, oh no, not 50 pounds. I don't know why I put 50. I did 60 pounds because I did the bar, a 5 and a 2.5 on each side. So I did 60 pounds for 12 reps, which I wanted at least 15, but couldn't do it. Then for squats, I did a warm-up set and then a heavy set because the squats really just like exhaust my whole body. So I did 90 pounds for 10 and then I did 150 for 10. And honestly, I think that the heavier set looked better, but that's because in the lighter set, I was just trying to go faster. And that's because like I get people commenting that I'm like pausing, and I'm not meaning to. What I'm doing when I get down to the bottom, it's not a pause for pausing's sake. What I'm doing is I get down there and I try to stretch a little bit deeper into it, because I figure if I do that, eventually I'll get to where I'm fully seated, eventually get to stretch all the stuff. And my goal is to get down there stretched deep enough that even though it's more difficult, I'm actually able to strengthen all the components of my legs and groin and my hamstrings, all of it, to the point that I'm stronger in my hips. And so it does make it to where it's slower going at the beginning, but I'm hoping that makes it to where once I do get to where I'm stronger, I will be able to just grow by leaps and bounds. That's my goal. But yeah, I got today's workout done. Felt good to get it done. Again, the weights are a little frustrating, but I also know that by doing these lighter weights with the harder variation of slow eccentrics, I will get to where once I'm, back to regular touch and goes, things will be a lot easier. Also, as I've been doing these, I've realized that because of how drastically different the speed for the slow eccentrics can be, what I'm planning to do is, instead of going through and stopping once I can only do 6, I'm actually going to push it out a little bit further. As long as I can do 4 slow eccentrics, and obviously I'll watch them and be like, well, that one wasn't actually slow. I practically crushed myself with weight, but as long as I can do 4 slow eccentrics, my thought process is 4 of them is easily 7 or 8 regular reps. So that's my thought process. I will get up to where I can do at least 4. Once I get to where I can't do 4, then I'll switch back. I'll drop the weight just a little bit, 10 or 15 pounds, and then go back to touch and goes. And the whole reason I want to drop the weight, even though I'm going to an easier type of rep rather, the reason I'm still going to drop the weight is because I like the slingshot aspect, or the build up, whatever you want to call it, stair step. Basically start in a rep range where I can get at least 10 of the sorry, I'm pushing something off with my butt. I want to be able to get at least 10-ish, so 10 to 12 that first week of touch and goes of whatever weight I'm doing, because then it gives me more room to build up to fail, at getting 6 weeks down the line. That's my plan. That's my thought process. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for the comments that I get. It is super motivational to hear that I have people watching from England and that I'm inspiring other people, because I've been that guy that I was searching for something and it just so happened to come from my best friend that he started working out, and it made me be like, you know what? 36 at the time, now I'm 37. 36 is not too old to start putting in the work and make a change for the better. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep plugging along. You guys have a great day.